After these things, a man from the house of Levi went out, and he took a wife from his own stock. And she conceived and bore a son. And seeing him to be handsome, she hid him for 3 months. And when she was no longer able to hide him, she took a small basket woven of bulrushes, and she smeared it with pitch as well as tar. And she placed the little infant inside, and she laid him in the sedges by the bank of the river. His sister was standing at a distance and was wondering what would happen. Then, behold, the daughter of Pharaoh descended to wash in the river. And her maids walked along the edge of the cove. And when she had seen the small basket among the papyruses, she sent one of her servants for it. And when it was brought, she opened it, and realizing that within it was a little one crying, she took pity on him, and she said, "This is one of the infants of the Hebrews." And the sister of the boy said to her, "If you wish, I will go and call to you a Hebrew woman, who will be able to nurse the infant." She responded, "Go." The maid went directly and called her mother. And the daughter of Pharaoh said to her, "Take this boy and nurse him for me. I will give you your wages." The woman took and nursed the boy. And when he was mature, she delivered him to the daughter of Pharaoh. And she adopted him in place of a son, and she called his name Moses, saying, "Because I took him from the water." In those days, after Moses had grown up, he went out to his brothers. And he saw their affliction and an Egyptian man striking a certain one of the Hebrews, his brothers. And when he had looked around this way and that, and had seen no one nearby, he struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. And going out the next day, he spotted 2 Hebrews quarreling violently. And he said to him who was causing the injury, "Why do you strike your neighbor?" But he responded, "Who appointed you as leader and judge over us? Do you want to kill me, just as yesterday you killed the Egyptian?" Moses was afraid, and he said, "How has this word become known?" And Pharaoh heard this talk, and he sought to kill Moses. But fleeing from his sight, he stayed in the land of Midian, and he sat down next to a well. Now there was a priest of Midian with 7 daughters, who came to draw water. And having filled the troughs, they desired to water their father's flocks. The shepherds overcame them and drove them away. And Moses rose up, and defending the girls, he watered their sheep. And when they had returned to their father, Reuel, he said to them, "Why have you arrived sooner than usual?" They responded, "A man of Egypt freed us from the hands of the shepherds. Moreover, he also drew water with us and gave the sheep to drink." But he said, "Where is he? Why have you dismissed the man? Call him, so that he may eat bread." Therefore, Moses swore that he would live with him. And he accepted his daughter Zipporah as a wife. And she bore a son to him, whom he called Gershom, saying, "I have been a newcomer in a foreign land." In truth, she bore another, whom he called Eleazar, saying, "For the God of my father, my helper, has rescued me from the hand of Pharaoh." In truth, after a long time, the king of Egypt was dead. And the sons of Israel, groaning, cried out because of the works. And their cry ascended to God from the works. And he heard their groaning, and he also remembered the covenant which he formed with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And the Lord looked with favor on the sons of Israel, and he knew them.